Welcome to My Morning. Now, I'm joined by the lovely Zoe and James, who are going to give us some top tips on how to keep your lunchtime fresh and exciting. So what's on the school menu today, guys?
Arnold Clark New and Used Cars, proud sponsors of This Morning.
Welcome to your Wednesday this morning.
Lots on the way today. First, hard to believe that sort of this time last week, the country was basking in temperatures of 19 degrees. It really did look like spring had sprung. In fact, we based most of our fashion items around it.
Yes, we did.
How wrong
it's
we were.
It's finally here, the weather. It's finally here. Well, today, there are reports that it might even snow in the Manchester. So we're doing ski wear in fashion today. What has happened?
So
What's
to
gone
help
wrong?
us get to the bottom of what the weather is playing at and what we can expect, we're turning to a man who has helped us many times before. In fact, we'll come to the fact that he made us very angry last summer or just before it. It's our own weatherman, Dave King. Morning,
Good
Dave.
morning,
Lovely to see you.
Good morning, team. Thank you for having me back.
Always a pleasure. So just explain then, what did you foresee this happening and what's going on? Last week it was gorgeous and spring-like, and it might snow in Manchester towards the end of the week.
Yes, it should be 8 o'clock. It should be about 5. Then it rises to about 13 in the afternoon and drops till 7 in the evening. Therefore, last week when the 18s to 20s, it's a big difference. It feels cold, it's cold, but it ain't going to last.
So what happens then? So we'll accept this blip because, you know, spring was lovely briefly, so we'll accept this if it's a week or so. When does it start to improve and for how long, and what's it looking like?
Well, we've got to go back a bit. So there are 4 wind days in the year. Where the wind blows on each of those days, it settles the wind for the next 90 days. We go back to September the 29th, which is the wind day. We had that cold northwesterly wind, which lasted right the way through till mid-February. And it was colder in some places than the other, but it was really miserable. On the 21st of March, the next wind day, the wind came up from the southeast, and that's why we had that heat and that warmth, because it came up on that wind.
So that's a good thing.
Nature, yes. Now that wind on the 21st of March will stay until the 24th of June when we get summer wind from the southwest. So nature is not stupid, and it doesn't produce plants to kill them with frost. So this small aberration, which is going to last 5 days top bubble for some, in the very north of Scotland, you get late snow in any case. So I'm sorry, folks, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. But for the rest of us, we're going to get some warmer. Remember that this time last year, we had frost. And on April the 6th last year, for a few days, we had minus temperatures during the day. So this is nothing unusual.
So this is good. Spring is going to be warmer. It's going to be quite nice. Dare I ask, because we asked you last year we asked you what the summer was going to be like. Was it going to be those words, barbecue summer? And you definitely said no.
And the thing is, if we're honest, we were cross. We said when we finished the item and went to the commercial break, well, I'm not asking him again, because you don't want to know the truth. We didn't want to know it was going to be a rubbish summer, and it was a rubbish summer.
Well, I've been doing this 50 years now. I don't use guesswork. I don't use computers. I use the moon, 1,000-year-old sayings and nature, and they're never wrong. Now, so before I get to the summer, I've got to do a bit of a lead-in, because we've had 4 very dry months. The gardeners will tell you that whilst things are growing in the garden, it's ever so dry. They need rain. But nature compensates. So April, May and June will be damper than normal. It will be a little bit blowy. Now, there is a good side to this, because at the moment, the bees and the butterflies and the insects are pollinating all the blossoms. which means we've got fruit on the way. Fruit won't grow unless it rains. So it rains, it brings the fruit on, but it also brings on the grain, and we're going to need every ear of grain this year that we
that
can
is good
grow.
news, yeah.
So June will be very wet. I'll come on to July in a minute. I'll go back a bit. This month, April, the 11th to the 14th, you go along the lanes, and it's called the Blackthorn Winter, and everywhere it's got white blossom, which gives us colder evenings, colder nights, maybe a light frost, but reasonable days. We go forward till May, and the 11th to the 14th of May, they're called Ice Maidens. At 3 o'clock in the morning, the temperature will be 4 degrees, and at 4 o'clock, it'll be -4. Some severe frost drop out of the sky and kill all the tender plants and all the blossoms. So, gardeners, do not put any plants out before the 20th of May.
So that is an important date. Listen, Dave, sadly, we're going to have to go very shortly, but just like really, really quickly, sort of a yes or no. Summer, good?
From the 7th of July right the way through the month to the 5th of August, hot, dry, sunny, except for a little run 20th to the 23rd or 24th. That gives
We'll take
us...
that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Dave?
I'm very rarely wrong.
No,
We
you're not.
know that.
We
You were
know.
sadly very right last summer, so this is better.
Yeah, this is very
certainly
good.
better.
Yes,
Well done.
This is a good summer.
This is a great
that'll
summer.
do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, on with the show. Here's what you've got to look forward to. We discover the secret to the perfect power nap. Dr. Zoe's here. Morning, Zoe.
Morning.
Morning, guys. Yes, so there are so many benefits to napping, but only if you do it right. So I'll be telling you how long to nap for, what time of day to do it, and how to make sure you wake up from your nap feeling refreshed and not groggy.
Oh, I love a nap. Can't wait to talk about that later. If you're rushed off your feet and have put your skincare routine on the back burner, today skincare expert Deja Ideally is here to help change all that. Morning, Deja. So today you've got a busy mum's guide for us. Tell us more.
I have. Good morning. So today is all about skincare products that have more than one use that you can use in clever, more interesting ways and better ways to get more bang for your buck.
Very good.
See you
Thank
in a
you.
bit. Easter just around the corner. That means the supermarkets are brimming with hot cross buns. This year, there are a lot to choose from. We're not entirely convinced, Alice. I mean, Holly and I like a very
Classic bun.
traditional, classic hot cross bun.
Ah, you're the purists, are you? So you want to go yeasty, fruity, spicy. You don't want to go Marmite and cheese? I'm taking it.
Thank
not a hot cross
you.
bun.
I
That is not a hot
can't tell you, this is delicious.
Well, you have that one and we'll have the other one.
Still,
That's that
regardless,
item done.
regardless how
Incoming.
delicious it is, it's not a hot cross bun.
See you in a bit, Alice. All of that on the way, plus all of this. Stand by your phone. It's an early spin to win today. We'll be playing at 10:50.
Daisy Payne continues her trip across beautiful Sri Lanka. We'll be whisking you there at about 11:40.
And Michaela Chiappa has the perfect midweek meal for you. She's making a seafood pasta. That's at 12:15.
Deirdre's back to take your calls in the phone-in, and after Will Smith made a full apology to Chris Rock, to the Oscars Academy and all of his colleagues for his actions at Sunday's ceremony, we're talking about saying sorry.
Well, good morning, Deirdre. Who would you like to hear from today?
Well, it's anyone really who is struggling maybe to say sorry to someone that they know they hurt a while ago. It actually took Will Smith 24 hours to say sorry to Chris Rock. So it just shows how you can struggle. Sorry is the hardest word, they often say. Or maybe you've got someone you feel should be saying sorry to you, and you think, why don't they just say sorry and then we can make this up? Maybe you're really nursing a grievance about it and you're feeling hurt and rejected. So whatever your issue is about saying sorry, whether it's that you should be saying sorry to someone or someone should be saying sorry to you, give us a call because we're here to help.
All right, thanks, Deirdre. Give us a call for free on 08000 30 40 44 or download our free This Morning app to get involved. Please get in touch by 11:15 today. You must be 18 or over.